time on Mud Mountain Hauler.
Over the bank I go. Tell her I love her.
Craig gets taken for a ride.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Then
We got a major problem.
What?
a bad break for brother Brent
Okay, you guys ready?
becomes a risky family recovery.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, here we come. Pretty slippery.
To do this job, you have to be a special kind of person.
Watch it, guys.
Just a big sloppy mess.
Here we go, corner number 1.
$5 a.m. on a logging road in British Columbia. And loader operator Taylor Carmen has a firm grip on the wheel.
I swear when they built this road, they literally just strapped a friggin' paint can to the ass of a moose and just slapped it in the ass and let him go, because it is like this. It's not...
Clinging to the icy road. This morning, Taylor isn't moving logs.
What's -5 and the mud froze and all the ruts and it's real rough right now.
Today, he's picking up a massive investment for his boss.
This machine we're gonna go get, it's one of the heaviest, the most expensive pieces of equipment that we have. And I don't want to do anything to damage it. Low bed loading, 11 3/4 private.
11 kilometers up the road, Taylor arrives to load a machine that could change the course of LeBeau Brothers logging.
This steep slope thing is the most dangerous thing that we're going to try and ever do.
To access top dollar timber on steep slopes, Craig LeBeau has invested nearly $1 million in a cliffhanger. A unit better known in the logging business as a traction line.
It's just another tool for the toolbox, right? It's a huge asset for us.
The traction line acts like an anchor at the top of the hill. Using its 2 winch lines, the machine holds on to a buncher below, allowing Craig to harvest timber on the most unforgiving terrain.
It allows the operation to go in a lot steeper places than conventional sides can go logging.
It's survival mode at this point. If the investment doesn't pay off with the traction line, it's game, set, match, right?
Oh man.
But as Taylor tries to load the precious cargo,
Truck's frozen.
the traction line isn't going anywhere. Sub-zero temperatures have frozen the left track.
Tells you how cold it gets out here. Is it that cold? It'll freeze that whole machine up. It's like that. I'm out there by myself. Tried to figure it out.
Taylor has an idea.
You just put the tooth on the track and hit the track motor as you flick it just to break it free. Nice. Now I just gotta load all this back up again. And I mean, this stuff is heavy. That's boat anchor chain.
Working the 62-ton unit up onto the trailer, the high-tech machine must be at a site 70 kilometers away for its first assignment in 2 hours.
This is it now. This is what the foreseeable future is steep slope logging.
By 7 a.m., Taylor arrives with the traction line to hand it off.
This is the bush crew. Morning, Shane.
Morning.
and let Craig's crew prepare for one of the most extreme cut blocks ever tackled.
That is steep from here, man. Holy.
It's awesome, eh?
It's vertical, man.
When you're going over the edge on that traction line, you gotta be on your game.
Okay. Yeah, everything's here, man. Have fun. Okay, man. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, have a good day.
Just after sunrise,
Okay, well, here we go.
the boss arrives to see his biggest gamble in action.
You buy a piece of equipment you've never even looked at. Oh, lots of people said you're crazy. Even brother was shaking his head like, what are you doing?
Fellow logger and brother, Brent LeBeau, is wary.
He's not going to talk me into that contraption. I don't like anything about it.
It's like, I'm in this deep. Jump in with both feet. Let's make this happen.
Standing by, operator Shane Cousins is ready.
They say the boss is anxious. Wants to get some wood on the ground.
To give Craig a taste of the traction line.
It's a bit of a mind thing when you look over the bank and all you see is air. It's a long ways down.
Planted high above the cut block, the traction line digs in. Then, using its 43,000-pound winch system, stays tethered to the buncher below to safely log slopes up to 80 degrees. Today, Craig will operate the buncher, and Shane will be his lifeline.
So I'm just gonna set the traction line up.
But before he can log, Craig must tow the 125,000-pound track line up to the cut block.
Okay, you ready to go there, Shane?
Yeah, you bet.
It won't climb that hill. It's between 35 and 60%. It won't climb it on its own, so I gotta pull it up there.
Connected like a pair of mountain climbers, Craig and Shane begin the slow crawl up to Eagle's Nest.
Just really be careful as you go past that hole that you don't swing. Those winches stick out there a long ways.
Yeah, no, I'm watching.
The same two cables used for the tow-up will act as Craig's safety net up ahead.
Not a lot of people want to climb these hills. We're a special group.
Where would you like me to buy?
At the top of a cliff,
Back it in there, Shane. It should be good.
the traction line maneuvers into place.
Just got to get that winch sitting level and kind of tip back into the bank the best we can.
Shane backs it in, snug against the slope.
Just give it every kind of gravitational advantage we can give it so I don't pull it off the hill. Okay, hold her there.
Planting the bucket into the ground,
Yeah, just kind of wiggle it in there if you can.
further anchors it into the mountainside.
Okay, I think we're good there.
Okay.
Before the buncher drops over the edge, Shane and Craig take one last look.
That thing's slick.
Now we got this thing anchored and set up. The bucket's dug in. The worst part of it's going to be is cutting across this hill. With any luck, I won't slide off the hill right there and slide into those trees. So I think we'll be okay. I hope. Either that or you guys got another wife and 2 kids to look after.
Okay, Greg.
Okay.
Now it's all up to the boss to take the first plunge.
Over the bank I go. Wish me luck. Tell her I love her. Now we're going to dangle from 70 and 80% slopes. Trust those cables. Trust each other's judgment. It's dangerous. The piece that I'm about to bail over here on here is 80+%. Ski Hill's probably running about 45 to 55. Black Diamonds are in the 65 to 70. And then this is super stupid slope is what I call it.
Lines holding on to Craig tighten up, helping his buncher maintain traction when facing downhill. But traversing sideways, he discovers
This is not gonna go well.
it's still possible to lose control. On a sheer mountain slope, Craig LeBeau is in a runaway buncher.
Holy. Uncontrolled slides. That scares the hell out of me. All I can think about is endoing that thing, and that just gives me the willy-nillies. Ugh. I don't like that feeling.
Not letting his fears get the best of him, Craig continues to rappel down the slope.
Okay, you ready to go there, Shane? If you could just wander up there to the link belt and just see if it did move at all. It doesn't feel like it did.
Yeah, okay.
Before Craig starts to log, Shane inspects the traction line to make sure it's rock solid.
Yeah, looks good there, Craig. It's wiggling a little bit, but nothing moved, nothing shifted. Each other looks good.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Shane.
He should be good. He said it felt all right.
When you're going up and down that slope, those cables just keep you glued to the ground. You're going over slopes that you would never do without it.
Slowly adjusting to the new high-angle system, the steep slope timber is finally in his grasp.
How you like being tied up to that?
Oh, it's good. Just takes some good dude. The traction line's the bomb. I bet you I was grinning as much as I was Christmas Day when I got the new Tonka. It's a lot of fun. I love it.
But Craig now has only 2 weeks to put enough wood on the ground to make his investment start to pay off.
I love a challenge. You're not challenging me, I'm out.
More than 1,000 meters below, on a low elevation block.
Okay. This looks good in there.
Brent LeBeau pays a late afternoon visit to a new job site.
Hello.
Hey, Brett.
Scott, how are you?
While Craig works the high country, Brent prefers smaller contracts and the easier to reach timber.
What do you got left to cut?
10 trees or so.
Craig has invested a lot of money in this traction line to go steep slope, and I have no interest in it. I'm not going to invest that kind of money.
Brent's bare bones crew is racing to get 32 loads of wood off this site in just 4 days.
I've never not completed a job. Sometimes we fall a little bit behind, but we always get done what we've committed to do.
And to get this job done, he's borrowed a buncher from Big Brother.
We've always somewhat shared equipment back and forth. You know, I'd send a machine to work for him, or he'd have one work for me. So we've never had an issue using each other's iron.
Brent's site is a contrast to Craig's high mountain terrain, but still has risks.
That's pretty slick up there.
Oh, yeah, getting a little slick, is it?
The environment we're in is fairly dangerous.
Snowmelt has left the valley floor drenched with moisture, and made the ground unstable and unpredictable.
Well, it can be difficult dealing with saturated ground, especially on slopes. Sometimes you can't even get up the hill, let alone the fear of sliding down it. It looks dry on top, but it's not. So we'll just ride it out and hopefully have a good run here.
Just be careful.
At the LeBeau yard in Kamloops,
This is this week's bills.
Craig is back from the bush, going over a stack of expenses with office coordinator and daughter, Caitlin.
What even is that?
I didn't sign up for paperwork. You know, some people would love to be the boss. It's not all what it's cracked up to be. The paperwork part of it is what drives me crazy, but you know what? If you're not on top of this stuff, this will kill you just as fast as those machines will.
Dad does not like paperwork. He's quite a character. It's pretty funny.
But moments into his first stack,
Brent's trying to get a hold of you or something, some sort of emergency.
Brent?
Craig's brother calls in an urgent situation.
For real?
Yeah. He just let me in here.
Well, what's wrong with him?
What did he tell me?
What's going on?
You there?
Yeah.
We got a major problem.
What?
Up at the cut block,
Where's Brent?
Brent's worksite has come to a standstill.
Craig is not going to be pleased.
He's yet to see what we've done here.
How far in there is it?
A couple hundred yards.
Well, let's go look.
Okay, let's go.
800 feet up the road, Craig's crew get their first look at the problem.
It's beyond ugly. It's not an easy recovery. I don't know what you want to do here.
On a valley cut block, Craig LeBeau gets his first look at his latest setback.
It's beyond ugly.
A $250,000 buncher loaned to his brother lays upside down.
How is the operator?
He's very fortunate he didn't get hurt. You can see where he hit the rock and it was all over with. Very fortunate.
Brent's operator drifted onto unstable ground.
That was a wet site. Definitely contributed in the rollover.
Well, let's walk up there.
If he was thinking this wouldn't happen.
That's correct. I literally walked him out here, showed him everything, said what to do and what not to do. He should have stopped.
It's going to cost us $30,000 to $40,000 to rescue that buncher. And then the repair bill is going to be north of 100, hopefully south of 150.
But as the painful reality sinks in, Craig's heavyweight problem is only getting worse.
Is the cab tweaked?
Well, I don't know. It's buried.
Went over 2.5 times. It took some hits. Like if the cab's tweaked, then you're replacing the machine, not repairing it. So if we're replacing it, then we just give it another push and let her go. It's garbage.
We don't know the extent of the damages until we get it back up.
Either way, the accident will cost Craig money after going all in on steep slope logging.
Not an ideal time to be spending money.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I should strangle my brother and the operator at the same time.
Let's start with the operator.
Well,
There was a slight bit of disappointment that day. Let's go with a whole lot of disappointment.
it's a lot of money to be upside down, yeah? It's upside down, it's broken, and it's not working. It's not good.
With a buncher down, Brent's bottom line is also at risk.
Oh, this machine's very important. We're going to be losing money. And that's the last thing we need to do right now.
It's not good for me, it's not good for Brent, it's not good for anybody.
Well, we bringing some equipment out, or what's your plan?
Can't change what's happened. I'm just looking to see what I'm going to need and how quickly can I get this thing safely to the bottom of the hill. You see, the hawks are already starting to circle.
130 kilometers northwest on a mountain site known as Cougar Ridge. The next morning, a 30-ton log loader has been up and running for hours.
What's the game plan?
I think I only got a couple more loads.
Operator Taylor Carmen's been working the graveyard shift to keep the LeBeau fleet moving.
So we're gonna have her here in a couple hours.
Taylor's counting down the loads to finish up.
Good going. That's good.
So the crew can move on to Craig's new site at Eagle's Nest.
There you go.
This is when these trucks got to be just dialed right in. Like, you need every load you can get.
Yeah, a little more, Taylor.
Fairly light on that one, Mike.
4,000.
After watching each truck pass twice under his loader
There you go.
and finishing his 28th load, Taylor finally catches a break.
Okay, get me out of this for a minute.
But his moment of peace
Whenever you're ready.
is short-lived.
These guys are back to back. Like, I get one truck done, one's rolling in. Yeah, come up top, I'm at the junction.
Hang it.
I have no time to eat at all, ever. He's gonna come around that corner here any minute. And then it'll be hammer down again. Pretty stressful. That's how you get gray hairs.
Minutes later, arriving at the top,
I had enough of this road.
the oldest driver in the fleet
How's it going today, Dan? Oh, it's going good.
is ready for Taylor's next load.
Other than I need a chiropractor appointment.
Oh, come on, old timer.
Dan Miller is a 30-year veteran who's been bouncing around in logging trucks since he was a kid.
My family has been in logging for 3 generations prior to me. My dad was a logger / truck driver from the time he was 15 years old. It was just something that drew me to that industry, I guess.
I call him the old timer. Talk to him on the radio, like, hey, old timer, what's going on? Don't blow out a hip there. Like, geez, I can't pick you up.
Back's good now.
But even as the senior driver, Dan doesn't expect special treatment. He still must get all his loads from the mountain to the mill.
Craig just spent all this money logging the wood. Well, if the logs don't go to the mill, then nobody gets paid. Middle one's good. We'll stop there.
But before heading down,
Jump it out.
Dan doesn't like the look of conditions.
It's already starting to melt, even though it's minus 11. There's so many sharp rocks that are starting to stick up now because the snow's all melted. Now that's a cut. See, that makes that tire that much more vulnerable. There's rocks and everything in the mud. Eventually, it'll poke a hole in your tire, right? Not a good sign. Get out of here.
It's a rough ride out at the best of times. Now Dan's running the gauntlet on a bad road with a bad tire. And as he descends the mountain, temperatures rise.
can see we just came down there where the sun is shining on the hill, and the road was kind of soft and gooey. You can feel it here. It's icy in the shade. So you just got to grab a gear and go faster. So you stop sliding.
Down there, Dan. Okay.
The conditions are worse in a lot of cases when you're at the back of the pack. 2 sets good? Okay. Just back off the ice now and into the mud.
The road is deteriorating fast in the late winter sun.
See how much the water's running now? It doesn't take much, eh?
And the bad tire is taking a beating.
Big rock. Oh. Oh boy.
Halfway down Cougar Ridge, Dan Miller, the last driver in the LeBeau fleet, is getting hammered by the ragged road.
Oh boy. Well, I gotta stop here at 29, check my tire. Look at the mud. Oh, flat tire. It's right off the rim. I'll have to go a little bit slower than what I want to go.
With the inside tire flat, the outside tire will now have to shoulder the load.
This one's going to be carrying all the weight for this side, right? So this one's going to have twice as much pressure on it.
But the outer tire has a damaged sidewall.
Hopefully it doesn't blow between here and the pavement. If it's one tire, then we can make it to the bottom of the hill. If it's 2 tires side by side, then you're hooped, right?
Down there, Dan.
Hello.
In the middle, is it an outside one?
No, it's inside one.
With less than 3 hours to make the mill and out of radio and cell phone range, Dan can only limp his truck down the mountain, hoping not to blow the deadline.
I don't get pissed off very often, but that's one thing that I would get upset about. Say we don't make it? I don't know what I'll do because there's no service either. Could be a 18-kilometer walk to go get somebody to come and help me. Hopefully we make it.
Build the pad, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. Thanks, man.
Back in the valley, it's brother helping brother to recover the rolled buncher.
This is going to be a long day. This particular rollover is by far one of the worst ones we've ever seen.
It's Brent's Worksite,
Well, what's done is done.
but Craig's $250,000 machine.
I've never done a bunch of recovery before, ever. No.
Well, a lot of the times when you go to recover a machine, you can cause more damage standing it back up than the damage that already took place during the rollover.
Probably the little triangle.
Craig has called in a log loader to position below the wreck and help stabilize the landing zone.
We're going to push it down the hill. It's going to hit hard. In order to limit the damage, we want to control it. Sandy's going to get the traction line and take it up there. Our first thought was bring a big 200-ton crane out. He needs 25, 30 feet enough road surface for his outriggers. It's not an option. The room's not there.
With no access for a crane, Craig's called in the perfect substitute, his new traction line. But the recovery takes his investment away from his steep slope job.
Anti-productive when you buy a machine like that to log steep slope. Then all of a sudden it's out there rescuing a buncher.
2 machines, one above and one below, will give the LeBeau crew its best shot at rescuing the buncher.
We want to control it, so we'll have a couple winches on the high side and control it as it goes over. Well, I'll go with those winches. We don't know what kind of momentum it's going to get or how heavy it's actually going to be when you start to tip it over and we got to let it down. You don't do that every day, right? It's hard to calculate. All you do is make an educated guess and put your skills to work. Pull! The cable that needs to go towards the front of the buncher.
About 50 feet.
Okay.
Brent connects the 2 winch lines from the traction line to catch the buncher as it rolls over.
We're already rescuing something. I'm going to make damn sure that I've got it done right.
Just gonna wedge this bucket in the ground here, guys.
The traction line is something we just purchased, and we can't afford to lose that.
And for added insurance,
The old tractor.
Craig's called in a favor from an old family friend.
Hi, Frank.
How are you?
Frank Riley taught Brent and I at a young age a lot of what to do and a few what not to do. But I tell you, we learned hard and fast because if you didn't do it right, you were told.
How dangerous can logging be? You can get killed if you do something stupid. You see this? There's a hung tree and it came down from 50 feet. If that had hit me on the head this much over, I wouldn't be here to talk about it.
Frank's a good man. Taught us boys a lot of stuff. I was working for him, and I think Craig was too when my father passed away. So he's definitely a significant part of our life. That is our godfather.
What? I have a plan. We're just going to pull and get it up over center and then just let it down, right, with the winch machine.
You figure there's no problem. That thing will hold.
That's the million-dollar question.
But weighing only 3 tons more than the buncher itself, even the veteran logger is not sure the track line will hold.
That traction line is not designed for uprighting equipment. It's not a rescue. It's not a tow truck. That's not its job.
If you're anchored to that thing and it decides to do something stupid, you could be in big trouble.
If we tie the dozer to the traction line,
yeah.
So then that buncher's got to pull 2 machines.
Okay.
Frank and the crew saddle up.
I wanted a 2-to-1 weight factor up the hill. I brought that other machine in to anchor that traction line, so it's 100%.
And the dozer is positioned above the traction line to act like an anchor.
If we don't do it right and we don't do it safe, we could pull those machines off the hill up there. This could come tumbling down, and who knows which way that thing's going to go.
I hope it all holds. I think it will.
It's really freaking rough. You just hope you make it.
Hauling a load down from Cougar Ridge, Dan Miller has survived 15 miles of rough road with 2 tires barely holding on.
We made it.
Before Dan can hit the highway, he has to knock loose the mud and debris he's collected on the way down.
I spent 4 hours on Saturday washing this thing. There was no mud on it at all. 2 trips in the mud, and this is what we get. And it's not even really muddy yet. Look at this. I can hardly lift it. And then on top of it, it's frozen on there. Look at that. You try putting these on tires. You know, it's just... That's why everybody gets so mad and so frustrated because there's so much extra work.
The mud is gone. But so are Dan's tires.
This isn't even legal. The flat tire there, can't go on the highway with it. It's not legal. Hey, Rod, Dan here. I got a flat tire on my trailer.
Dan calls back to the shop, hoping for a rescue.
No, it's an inside tire, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm loaded, yeah. I don't have a lot of time just sitting waiting. I gotta get this load off, otherwise I end up missing a trip. And you can never get that back.
At the bottom of a logging road, trucker Dan Miller's call for help has been answered.
The flat tire there, can't go on the highway with it. It's not legal. So Brad's gonna swap it out for me.
Brad Holmes has arrived to swap out both of Dan's damaged tires. But with the mill closing in 1 hour, Dan's counting on the field mechanic.
There's a lot of places where I've worked where I would have to go to the tire shop. It's, 2-3 hours, right? It's really nice to have somebody like Brad. He just whips out there and changes out the tire in, like 10 or 15 minutes. Bang, we're good to go. Okay, I better go.
Dan's got 2 new treads and just enough time to make the mill.
I'm a little bit late today, but still gonna make it to the mill.
Down the valley.
We got the cat hooked onto the traction line. The traction line hooked onto the buncher. The loader ready to pull the buncher downhill. And I think we're ready to go.
The LeBeau brothers and a family friend are ready to roll the dice.
If you see something you don't like, just head that way, and then I know if I see your tail end, I'm coming with you.
Okay.
2 machines lined up above and 1 below are in position to rescue Craig's buncher.
Okay, you guys ready? Okay, here we go.
Well, wait a minute.
But Brother Brent still has concerns.
There's a lot of unknowns in this. A lot. We could damage the machine to the point where it's not repairable. We could have it slide into another machine while doing the recovery. There's lots of things that could go wrong.
Mike, let's go.
Working below the wreck, log loader operator Mike Lewis starts the recovery, grabbing hold of one of the buncher's tracks.
Still there, Shane? You take up some slack there.
100 meters up the slope in the traction line, Shane Cousins is operating the winch lines blind.
Hold her there, Shane.
Releasing tension on the buncher while Craig calls the shots from below.
We just gotta be super gentle with that and let it over real nice and easy. That could be the difference between that machine becoming repairable to just salvage. Mike, just give it a little bit of a pull there. There's some slack. Let her go a little bit, Shane.
How hard are you pulling, Mike?
Not very.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Let her go a little bit more. Whoa. Let's get out of the way there, Mike. I don't know which way this thing's gonna go.
Tracks upright. The buncher has reached the tipping point. So the loader crawls out of the way to let the traction line and gravity take over.
Let your winches out a little bit, Shane.
I'll just watch till I see something haywire here. You got the whole weight now.
Yeah, just keep letting them go. Let them go.
Rolled onto one side.
Let it down, 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 let it down. Yeah, slack it right off.
Craig's $250,000 machine survives the first stage of the recovery.
Yeah, that's good. It's laying on its side now, Shane.
Now the top-heavy buncher will have to be eased back onto its tracks.
If we just do the 1-2 flip, when it gets its own momentum, it's going to jerk on that machine. We don't know what's going to happen.
It could pull a whole kit and caboodle off the hill.
Pull down on it, Mike.
The loader is called in for one final pull.
That's going to go over hard. Okay, she's going to hit a little bit here, Shane. Pull, Mike. Keep pulling.
Ooh, that's a lot to lift right there. Everything's tilted forward.
Pull, Mike. Keep pulling. Whoa. Whoa.
On a cut block near Kamloops, BC.
Ooh, that's a lot to lift right there.
Craig and Brent's recovery is at a critical stage.
Okay, she's going to hit a little bit here, Shane.
The lost buncher must be wrestled up onto its tracks.
Pull, Mike. Keep pulling.
But Craig can barely watch.
Whoa.
That was pretty sketchy.
The 30-ton sleeping giant
A little heavier than you guys think.
refuses to awaken from its slumber.
Need to loosen that one.
Let your winches out a little bit, Shane.
Up above the wreck in the traction line,
A little bit more, Shane.
Shane loosens the winch line's grip,
Good. Okay, Mike, can you pull down?
giving Mike and the loader enough slack to attempt the final rollover.
Pull, Mike. Keep pulling.
Oh, no.
Let your winches go, Shane.
Oh. There we go. Oh. Beauty.
Okay, Mike, can you pull down? Hold her, Shane. Come on there, Mike. Yeah.
Finally, the buncher is on its tracks.
Doesn't get any gentler than that.
No.
And Craig can breathe easy.
That was smooth.
What's the boom look like?
Oh, boom don't look bad.
Came down just exactly like we thought it would. We'll get it into a safer spot for the mechanics to get at her and we gotta get it running.
Craig LeBeau's big investment saved the day in an unexpected way. And the buncher should soon be back to work.
Well, if you hadn't had that traction line on it, it would have been a heck of a lot worse.
Today's rescue was a short-term setback, but brought together a team and two brothers.
Everybody's got to work together in sequence. You have to. So you hear each other's brother out there because you got nobody else. There's nobody else there that's going to get you out of trouble.
Well, nobody was hurt.
Not yet. Not finished with you yet.
Am I going to get a phone call on my birthday this year?
I've already deleted your number. I had to ask Sandy for it this morning.
I'll take that as a no.
Not a bad ending to a shitty day.
Next time on Mud Mountain Haulers, trouble on the traction line leaves Craig's season hanging by a thread.
Okay.
A rough ride and an old back injury pushes Sammy towards a painful breaking point.
Can't go much further and it's going to fall over.
And a late-day detour
It's bad.
forces the crew out on an all-nighter.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa!
This time on Mud Mountain Haulers.
No.
The time bomb's ticking here.
This is gonna hurt.
I'm dead in the water.
Chuck her down. No, that ain't good.
As soon as he starts spinning, we know we're screwed.
Did it get any worse today?
Yeah, we got another problem. We piled up a truck.
It's all right. So why start now?
Mud Mountain Haulers. Aerial view of a snow-covered logging road cutting through a wooded area.
This is the closest job we've had to town for quite some time.
30 kilometers north of Kamloops, British Columbia.
0 Badger.
Craig LeBeau and his crew are 2 weeks into their latest job, Badger Creek.
Radio, this one's a little bit better ground.
This one's a little bit better ground.
Badger's going real well. The wood's decent, the ground's decent. There's some challenges where we're all a team out there.
Craig is running 2 blocks, one on the north side of the mountain and one on the south side.
Trail's working good, Tucker. Yeah,
The changing conditions of Badger is the toughest part. The road into Badger starts right at the valley bottom. So you go up from spring weather into the midwinter weather to the deep of winter. Those conditions are changing not by the day or by the week, they're changing by the hour.
And with the cutting permit set to expire in 6 days, the race is on.
The time bomb's ticking here.
nice wood up here, that's for sure.
Radio, topped up, loaded out as a loaded logging truck leaves the site. A pickup truck drives along an icy trail.
This is slippery, like really slippery.
It's 7 a.m., and the winding road to the block is icy from the overnight freeze.
There's my new corks. Fancy. Look at those bad boys.
Today, Craig will start punching a small patch on the north side without the winch machine.
Saves us a day, maybe 2, cutting them without the tether. It's 60% slope, so we'll bunch it and we'll skid it, no problem. Here's the new corks that Bradley welded on last night. Looks like he's got her in there good. They should hold me on the hill real good.
Corks are like cleats on an athletic shoe. They're meant to give the buncher more grip and traction on the hill.
Yeah, those new corks are great when you're up on the slopes.
Craig's buncher on the trail.
But when you gotta walk the thing down the road, shakes your teeth loose.
Craig in the bumpy buncher cab. An empty logging trailer backs up.
Over on the south slope, Taylor Carmen's got a new ride.
Oh, baby, this thing's got power, man.
This is like the Lamborghini of loaders. Let's just put it that way.
Craig's new loader arrived at the shop last week. After some priming and painting,
Black and chrome, baby.
it was immediately dispatched to Badger.
Oh, yeah.
The loader at work.
I mean, this loader's the latest and greatest. It's quicker, more fuel efficient. It's built for 20, 25 loads a day, all day long, right? I mean, it's a production loader.
Taylor Carmen.
You got more control with this grapple. You got the extra reach. The power and speed of this loader is just unreal. See you tonight, Daniel.
Gotta keep them trucks moving. That loader is key. That thing's gotta be able to load logs all day long, worry-free.
Craig's buncher arrives on site.
Ground's frozen.
Back on the north side, Craig walks the buncher up the 60-degree slope.
It's a new block, so you just go into everything cautiously and just get a feel for the ground. Every block's got a little different feel to it, right? You gotta just kind of wiggle into it. Just go easy, because there's snow coming back from some of that stuff.
The buncher slides on the snow and hits a stump.
This is slippery.
The buncher leans to the left and slides again.
Like really slippery.
It slides a third time. Craig uses the buncher arm to stop him from sliding.
Uh-oh. Yes, I'm going to look on my wing. Just like somebody grabbed a hold of the back of that buncher and just yarded it down the mountain. I couldn't bite into that ground for nothing. We got minus 20 to 25 weather for 3 weeks. And it just froze that ground. You couldn't chip that with an axe. It was crazy. It scared the hell out of me, too.
Craig will lose a couple of hours walking the winch over from the south slope.
You do what you gotta do to get it done in a timely fashion, but you gotta be safe. You know, safety is number one.
A map going from Badger to Solista at 600 meters elevation.
Where are you at, Sean?
I'm climbing the hill here.
Across the valley, Brent LeBeau is on a private lot near the town of Solista.
Both of our days are probably going to be poor with what I see coming down.
He and his crew are hauling logs they harvested in the fall.
This job here has got some really, really high dollar wood. We've got cedar poles in here, which are the highest value product that we produce.
But winter conditions are making it tough to get the wood out. So Brent's called in the boss.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good.
Frank Riley.
Frank basically put the deal together on this job, and he just had me come and log it, and he oversees.
It's a pretty nasty little switch back there.
Well, that's why you're here, to stand them back up for us.
Oh.
Who's Frank Riley to me? Frank Riley's, well, kind of like a father. Give me a second here.
Frank took me under his wing in about 1993. So I'd only been in the bush for about 3 years. I was, fairly green. And then right around the same time is when my father got sick and died. So Frank was, he was basically kind of a father for us.
A snow-covered clearing.
It's pretty impressive considering you logged it years ago.
Yeah.
Quite grateful that you left us a little bit here.
I did, yeah.
Frank logged this land when it belonged to his family.
It's probably close to 45 years ago we logged that. We didn't clear cut it or anything like that. We just took what was sensible. The beauty of this is probably another 40 years you'll be able to come and cut it again.
Selective harvesting allows the forest to replenish over time.
We'll leave a future forest also that somebody else will harvest in 40 years. It won't be me, but somebody will be here.
Yeah, because
That truck coming.
On your way in, Dan?
Dan replies,
Just about to the hammer.
just about to the hammer. Tires lock on the ice.
Damn thing don't want to turn.
Okay, maybe just wait there. I'm gonna run my loader down over this piece here because it's iced right up. You can skate down there if you want.
No.
We got trucks coming in. Weather's not real good today. We got a steep pitch here. It's pretty much a skating rink.
Brent has no grader on site to scrape the ice off the road.
Oh, it's straight ice.
Brent's loader tires slide on the snow.
When you get that wet, compact snow, it's just a slip and slide. I can't even slide the loader for sakes. We don't have much for road maintenance out there for equipment. And the only thing I could come up with is, scrape the road down with my grapple of my loader.
He scrapes the grapple along the top of the snow-packed load, loosening the icy top layer.
I'm bringing out the poor man sand truck and I'll sand your road with dirt.
The grapple digs up a load of dirt from the side of the road and sprinkles it on the snowpack.
I grab some dirt out of the bank, spread it out on the road for the boys, and it's like sanding the road. Okay, Dan, you can give her a go.
Here it comes.
With chains on the tires, Dan's logging truck makes it up a steep grade in the road, driving over the sprinkled dirt.
That was a lot better. At least I could steer. I'll get right on.
Yeah, we knew going in that was going to be a difficult corner because of the grade.
Dan's truck arrives on site.
Good.
Brent plans to get the remaining 6 loads to the mill by the end of the week. But only if the weather cooperates.
The clock is always ticking in this business. There's a lot of variables, a lot of elements you can't control. And if you're to get upset and disappointed every time Mother Nature worked against you, you'd be a fairly miserable individual.
Aerial of the snow-covered loading site. Flash to a map showing Solista to Badger at an elevation of 1,150 meters. A buncher drives forward.
On the north side of Badger,
Some 4-inch corks and just not biting.
Craig is back on the slope after a slight adjustment.
Okay, jumping out.
Sounds good.
The adjustment was I just had to hook up to the winch machine on ground that I normally would not use that for.
Back the bunch. Put it in the ground.
Tugger helps plant the winch.
The ground out there is brutal. The whole top just freezes right up and you have no traction at all.
Good there.
Coming down!
Gotta keep these lines tight. Yeah.
Tugger adjusts the winch lines from inside his cab while Craig's buncher fells a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Craig needs to make up for lost time if he's going to complete Badger by the end of the week.
The buncher saws through the trunk of a tree, then tosses it to the left and in front of the machine. The buncher saw slices through another trunk.
I cut the big fir tree. I could see kind of the sawdust, and it wobbled, and I give it one of these, and then I could feel it, the whole machine kind of vibrate.
The saw pulls away from a newly cut stump. Craig moves a lever inside his cab. The buncher blade struggles to spin. Aerial view of snow-covered trees. Mud Mountain haulers, aerial view of snowy tree-lined hill. The buncher blade slices into a tree trunk.
On Badger, Craig discovers a problem with the buncher saw.
As soon as I felt the shimmy, I knew right away. Turn my head sideways, and I could see it doing this. And I knew I'd bent it.
Right. Yeah.
Site mechanic Brad Skite gets the call.
Brad radios. Bringing that thing down here? Craig replies right away.
Okay, cool.
There's always something. Before I even wake up, they break stuff, and I gather up the parts and go fix anything I need to fix.
The buncher sits beside Brad's truck.
There was a big fir tree, and when I went into it to give it one of these, and it kind of come back, and that's when I hit it a little harder, and I guess I hit it just a little too aggressively.
Craig pushes the blade with his foot.
Bring a can of paint.
Can of paint?
Yeah. I'll run this thing up, spit all the rocks and out of it, and then you can have a look as I slow it down.
Okay.
And I think it's 2 teeth.
Okay.
And I know how to fix it. Don't you worry about that.
Craig and Brad will try to pinpoint exactly where the disc is bent.
Brad's a good kid. He was a mechanic by the time he was 19 or 20 years old. See it? Yeah. But now he's learning lots of ways from us how to do things.
Brad watches the blade turn.
Careful, that'll break your arm in a heartbeat.
It's right around there. It comes back up there.
He paints suspicious teeth.
Watch it dip about where that one, I think.
Well, it doesn't dip, it comes up.
It starts to dip down, so either way, that's where the bend starts.
They watch the blade spin.
Where do you figure it is?
There, dip down, back up that black one.
We were both looking at the blade and spinning it, and he just refused to agree with me.
So I got a black spot there and here.
That much is bent up?
Well, that's where I see it. Whoop.
His brain and his eyes weren't all connected. I was like, dude, I've done this before.
Craig slips a long flathead screwdriver into where the blade connects.
I just want to see how. This thing right about here. I basically just fabricated a dial indicator, if you will. When that saw came around, it would come up and up and up, just like an unbalanced wheel. Just two?
Yeah, it's just
that's
two.
what I thought. So which two? Oh. That one and that one? And then it comes back down right here. Yeah, see? Caught tooth. So it's these ones right here. There was 2 of them that were bent up a little bit, and it needed to be bent back down.
Craig marks the bent portion of the disc with spray paint so we can see it from inside the buncher.
Okay, Bush Fix 101 here. If you hear on the radio, that means I've really up. In my mind, I was like, I'm gonna be down for 2 days here. It's just like, I need to get this done. And they were all right on my case. The skidders, the hoe chuckers, the processor, all on my case.
I can't cut your trees right now. Why? Because I got my disc marked. I'm gonna go try to bend it. I gotta go cut a stump so I got a nice straight edge.
I'll go back to and do exactly the opposite of what I did. And I'll try to bend it back the other way.
The buncher saw slices into a tree.
I dug into a big fir that had to come down anyways, put the head right where it was. I just cried on it and I bent it.
The buncher grips the tree and pulls back on it. Inside the cab, Craig watches as he loosens the buncher from the tree, drops it forward, and examines the spinning blade.
It's hard on the bearings, it's hard on the disc, it's hard on the head. It's not something I recommend doing.
I'm gonna start cutting trees here. Yeehaw, boss man.
You only get caught out in the bush typically once in your life if you're a real bush guy. And it's so damn miserable that you find a way out the next time. You just learn there's no quit. There's just no quit. Like, you bush fix it.
The buncher slices through a tree and fells it.
I get the rest here, no problem.
Flash to a map moving from Badger to Solista at an elevation of 600 meters. A loaded logging truck heads down a snow-covered logging road.
First, switch back, ready with that dirt on there.
Back in Solista, Brand's trucks are making good time now that they can get up and down the icy road.
The log loader stacks snowy logs onto a trailer.
You think we need to fill those ones right up? Probably not. No, let's go with that. I should probably give you a push.
But on the landing, fresh snow is making it tough for trucks to get traction.
Brent's loader grapple arm pushes against the log load to nudge the trailer through the snowpack. Chained tires spin. They can't get any traction.
As he was loading, he kept on sinking down because it was soft.
Frank radios, "I think you're going to have to get in right behind me."
Yeah, that's right.
Brent replies, "Yes, that's what I'm thinking."
I just hope you can get her moving here.
I just assumed I could get in behind and give him a bunt.
But there's no level ground behind the truck. So Brent builds a pad out of brush and trimmings.
I'm thinking, Brent, I don't like what you're doing here. You know, you're asking for trouble.
Layers of brush are laid behind Brent's loader for stability.
Okay, let me get some pressure on you here before you start. I'll tell you when, okay?
The grapple arm pushes against the log load. Tires spin, but the truck doesn't budge.
Trying to push him from the back on the trailer, I was tipping back really good.
Brent's loader starts to slip off the piled brush.
So I kind of panicked a little.
The grapple arm spins 180 degrees to the low side of the slope. Mud Mountain haulers, aerial of a snow-covered mountain valley.
Down over the brush pile here.
In Celesta, Brent's plan to free a stuck truck doesn't take.
I don't know. I'll try to move.
Yeah, I kind of did a boneheaded move there. I fell into the brush pile when I was trying to push from the back because the brush was fairly loose.
I would have probably tried not to get into that spot in the first place, but...
Yeah, it's not good.
So I just kind of moved some brush around me and just kind of lifted myself at the clam and pulled myself out.
Can you back it up a little maybe down? I don't know. I'll try, but I don't think so.
Brent repositions the loader to push the truck from the side.
Hold it. Well, back up just a little more. Okay, hold her, and then I'll tell you when. Okay.
The loader arm pushes against the loaded trailer. The log load shifts from side to side, but the tires don't budge.
Could it get any worse today?
Brent replies, "Nothing's gone right, so why start now?"
Jump it out.
You try pushing on the side of a load, you know, I mean, the logs are going to slide in the bunk, you know, because you haven't got the whole load. That's the whole problem. You only got whatever you're pushing on, the 2 or 3 logs.
The logs are jammed into the headache rack at the front of the trailer.
Brent assesses the problem.
Just a wonderful time.
Hey, go get a saw.
Headache rack is kind of a steel structure behind the cab, which protects the cab and the driver in the event logs slide forward. You don't want them jammed into the headache rack for when they get to the mill, and then the mill's got to try to fight with it.
Brent fires up a chainsaw to cut the logs from the headache rack.
Brent does whatever he feels like doing at a time. That's just the way Brent is.
Chunks of cut logs drop to the ground.
It's kind of a risky business in a way, too, because, you know, there's a lot of things that can happen that aren't good.
Brent frees the wood from the rack, but the big headache remains, freeing the truck.
Elle's gonna come over with the skidder, and then we're gonna try not to get upset.
The skidder pulls in front of the logging truck and is hooked onto the truck.
You might just snap that chain. Well, I'll push too. We're just gonna have to go easy. As soon as he starts spinning, we know we're screwed.
Too much tension and the chain could snap, leaving Brent out of options.
Hey, you're not getting much pushing when you're pushing on my truck like that.
I thought, yeah, well, actually, I didn't think. If I had I thought, this probably wouldn't have happened.
You guys ready? Yeah.
Okay, let me get pressure on it first. Don't do anything until I give the green light.
Now you can torque up a little bit.
The chain tightens.
Okay.
Brent pushes with the loader arm. The skidder pulls and the logging truck's tires start digging into the snow. An aerial view shows the truck moving forward as Brent pulls back on the loader arm. The skidder keeps pulling forward, finally freeing the loaded truck.
The skidder was definitely the solution. I mean, 2 machines is far better than 1, and it did work.
You cut some holes there.
Al answers, I know there are.
Thanks, Al.
At the end of the day, it was a bent headache rack and hurt pride. I did save the day.
You make her? Well, no, hammer.
If I was working for Frank 25 years ago and did this, how would it have went? For sakes, man, what in the were you thinking? For the love of God, what in the are we gonna do now?
You weren't like that. A little bit.
Flash to a map from Solista to Badger at an elevation of 1,150 meters. Aerial view of low cloud hanging in a mountain valley.
Empty up at 0, Badger. Anyone close?
Over at Badger.
Radio, I'll meet you around for one more there or something.
Okay, on my way.
Kylie Laird heads up the mountain for her 3rd load of the day.
What a year this week has been, and it's only Wednesday. Mud, and then frozen snow, and then more mud. Yeah, it's easier if I drop in on this side than you.
Traffic is heavy. With the tight timeline, the entire LeBeau fleet is hauling on Badger.
2 trucks skirt the road in order for both to pass.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you in a while. So right here, like this stretch, it narrows. Like you're barely a truck width. And that's a long, long ways down.
Radio communication was big on that road.
Where are you at, Dan?
I'm at 17.3.
I'm at 12. It's a narrow road. Not as many pullouts. Me and Dad have to time this and maintain radio communication so that we don't have a kissing contest. Like, he's only 5K from me right now, and he's all broke up.
When we're going up and down valleys and around corners, that all plays into effect with the radio frequency. So rule of thumb is you call every 2 kilometers.
Dan, there's one at 14, and I'll just boogie up there and meet you there.
Dan radios that there's one at 15 as well if Kylie wants to meet there. Kylie's empty truck climbs and then stops to let Dan's loaded truck pass by.
Thanks, Dano.
Kylie arrives at the South Landing.
Last one. You betcha.
Taylor works the log loader to pile logs onto Kylie's trailer.
The new loader is pretty sweet. Having the extra reach and the extra power, it's way easier.
Yeah, you can move more wood. He's quick. Yeah, he's cut the load times down.
That looks pretty good to me.
Kylie pulls away, towing a loaded trailer behind her.
Right now, the frost is completely let go on the road. No frost, no nothing. It's just slop.
It's gonna get a whole lot worse.
Kylie's loaded truck and trailer head down the graded logging road.
We're 23 down, Badger. Yeah, we're heavy.
The more weight you have, that road starts getting soft. And you start sinking further and further.
this road is so narrow that you can't really mess up your calling and where you're going to meet somebody.
She radios, it's a tight one, referring to a corner on a narrow road. Kylie slams on the brakes as a truck approaches coming from the other direction. Mud Mountain haulers. Two logging trucks face each other on a muddy, narrow road.
On the narrow road out of Badger, Kylie avoids catastrophe.
I don't know what you want to do.
As I'm coming down the road, communication got lost somewhere there, and I come around the corner and here's another truck coming.
To end the standoff, the empty truck must reverse a full kilometer to the nearest pullout.
The other driver radios. You'd think they'd make them go faster backwards. Kylie notes that given the situation, it's fast enough.
Well, it's no picnic for anybody to back up. You know, he's got embankment on one side and drop off on the other with a few trees that'll catch him.
Hey, guy, I think we can make this work here.
I think if we would have been traveling faster, it would have been a little bit closer of a call.
My mistake. Nobody else.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
The near miss cost Kylie some time.
You got a little bit more pressure, especially on that third load, because you know that mill's closing at 5 or 6 o'clock.
The bottom 6 kilometers is really, well, the tracks are about 6-7 inches deep in mud, and it's slimy mud.
Aerial view of Kylie's truck on a winding, muddy road cut into a mountain slope.
This is gonna hurt. So this is hairpin number 2. If you miss it, you're going over there.
She points to a runaway lane as she rounds the very tight corner. She hits a bump in the road. She approaches another very steep grade in the road.
This is the one that leans with the hill. Now this is gonna get tricky.
She rounds a hairpin turn on a steep, muddy grade. The truck slides around the curve.
Feel that one? The truck push like that, slide.
You drive a truck long enough, you become that truck.
My God.
You've got a split second to think, so the body reacts before you can react.
Still on a slight grade, she continues along the muddy logging road.
There, we're down.
And on track to make it to the mill.
Hauling logs, it's a lifestyle. Like, I love getting up in the morning. I love going to work.
I really do love my job.
I've been driving trucks for about 10 years. I've learned a lot more about myself since I've been here hauling logs than I ever did on the highway. It's a challenge every day.
Flash to a map showing Badger to Solista, elevation 600 meters. Aerial view of an overturned logging truck on a main road.
That truck is not in very good shape.
Yeah.
There is everywhere.
30 kilometers outside of Solista.
Yeah, the whole cab is crushed. Look at the distance you got to get out of here. Not very much.
One of Brent's haulers lost control of his truck on the highway.
I bet he hit his pants. He's lucky he's not hurt.
The driver walked away with minor injuries and immediately called Brent and machine operator Mike Lewis.
I think I was 10 minutes away. There were cops on scene when I got here already, and he was doing pretty good.
These are his tracks here, Mike.
Yeah.
Look at how he cut into that. I think he blew a steering tire and he dumped her over.
Yeah.
And he slid 3 truck lengths on his side.
Oh yeah, easy.
As the 60-ton truck rounded the curve, the front passenger tire blew apart, causing the truck to flip and slide across the highway.
If he would have slid another couple of feet, it would have rolled at least twice and into the water. And the outcome would not have been good. It doesn't matter how you look at it, that tractor's down, so we've lost a truck. That can be replaced. The driver can't be. How the f are we gonna get this picked up? This is not gonna be fun. Frank's not gonna be happy when he sees it. This is his private timber, so it's gonna be a hassle. Hey, Frank. Yeah, we got another problem. We piled up a truck.
Mud Mountain Haulers accident scene.
Hey, Frank.
On the highway through Solista.
Is that my old truck or no?
No, that's my new one.
Your new one?
Yeah. No, it's not very good.
Frank Riley arrives to survey the damage.
This is my wood. Not happy. But the driver was okay and he's out of the hospital.
So this is going to be a challenge in itself, cleaning this up. It's not going to be a nice recovery in the dark.
Veteran tow truck drivers Dustin and Jeff are already on scene.
Pull the logs out, then we can get the trailer out of the way and then flip her over.
A chain behind a tow truck drags a bunch of logs away from the overturned trailer.
You think we can get that out of there? Oh, and there it comes. Watch it, guys. Okay, let her go.
Down. There we go.
Frank will send a self-loading logging truck to recover the poles in the morning.
Oh, okay. Good enough.
Are you going to pick the trailer and put it on its feet there first? Is that what your plan is?
Yes, sir.
The tow truck operators hook chains to the bottom of the trailer.
Okay, better get clear here.
The tow operator runs a set of controls on the tow truck as the overturned trailer is slowly hoisted up off the road, flipped, and set back down on its tires.
Good.
Thing of beauty.
The tow operators smile at each other and unhook the chains from the trailer.
Work nice, eh?
That whole stake is...
Yeah, he bent that son of a...
No, it's...
Yeah.
Like, this will be 20 grand out of my pocket.
Just this?
Yeah. I'm very happy.
The damaged trailer is towed away.
That'll be enough to pull it over a bit.
The lake is always a worry when you're dealing with upside-down trucks. You don't want it going into the water.
Oh, you got to slide it over.
Now we're going to try to slide it this way, and then we'll grab the nose and slide it into the center. It should just go over nice.
This time, the logging truck is chained to the tow truck and pulled away from the water's edge, scraping along the paved road.
That'll work good.
The chains are moved to the tires of the overturned truck.
It's gonna slam down pretty hard. You guys all clear? Let this one go, Jeff.
The truck is quickly pulled by the tires and righted on the road. The engine hood falls open from the impact. Brent assesses the damage.
Discouraged, disappointed. Many other words I could use right now to describe how I feel, but why bother? The driver's okay, the truck's repairable. Unfortunately, it's going to be down for 3 or 4 months, but it's fixable.
That'd be good for next season.
Yeah, it'd be good for next season, yeah. It's business as usual for tomorrow. We'll get a self-loading logging truck. We'll get this mess cleaned up, and our other trucks will head to the bush and haul logs.
Flash to a map from Solista to Badger. Time-lapse of clouds passing in front of a mountaintop.
Atta boy.
On Badger.
Craig radios.
A whole pile of wood on that.
There's a
flat
whole pile of
there.
wood on that flat piece there.
Cool.
Craig and the crew race to finish the job by the end of the week.
12 trucks doing 4 trips a day. I can just push, and that new loader doesn't break down.
How are you on it, Taylor? Seems pretty sweet.
Taylor has almost doubled his load counts with the new machine.
Basically like a kid in a candy store. The anxiety's through the roof, though, because I know I don't want to scratch it.
So, this is what we do in between trucks.
Taylor shakes a spray bottle.
We clean. I spend 15 hours a day in this thing. I basically am living in this machine. Read the sign.
No boots here.
This piece of equipment is not cheap. This is more than any fancy car like Lamborghini, Porsche, anything. And how many people get to drive a Lamborghini every day? Not many people, man. So take care of it. There. We're spoiling her today, even give her a new smelly. Holy
Are you okay, Tugger?
Tugger radios from the north side of the block.
I have no functions to move my grapple.
Oh, man, this is not good.
The eye broke right off the end.
Without the eyelets to hold the cylinder in place, Tugger can't control the grapple.
It's a pretty feeling, I'm not gonna lie.
We need it to get this job done, and it's the only one we have out there.
I'm dead in the water.
Kidding me.
That's just not good. Well, having that chucker go down, the immediate impact is the skidder's not skidding wood from the hoe chucker and to the processor. It's not getting wood to the loader onto the trucks.
Chucker down. No, that ain't good.
Mud Mountain Haulers, aerial view of a snowy mountain slope.
Chucker down.
On Badger, Sandy returns from the shop with a replacement cylinder for Tugger's hobbled hoe chucker.
Getting her.
We got the eye welded back on the end.
We're used to being 200-300 kilometers away from the shop and town, and now we're 30 kilometers away. It just makes everything so much easier.
A repair that would normally cost Craig an entire day will only take a couple of hours.
All good.
As long as Sandy and Tugger can install the 600-pound cylinder.
So we're gonna use the processor to pull the cylinder up.
The processor's not designed to be a crane, but it'll lift a cylinder easy. It's the easiest, safest way to do things.
Sandy and Tugger work the top of the cylinder into place by hand.
Yeah, well, I thought that was the hole right there.
We're having a really hard time because the way the processor wants to lift, you can't really tilt it the way you want.
Lovely. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Is there a little hammer in that red toolbox? Dude, this is a heavy hammer.
It's different when the boss breaks something because that's all on him.
How far off is it?
I don't know. I think it's pretty close. But when it's down to me, like, I'm definitely happy that I have Sandy here to help me. He's been in the bush for pretty much his whole life, so he's a real good guy to look at and learn from.
Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
That just doesn't happen.
We got the top pin in, but once we went to the bottom...
Put your cylinder out?
Sandy guides the bottom of the cylinder into place while Tugger mans the controls.
A little more. Over there.
Sandy inserts a large pin in place.
It was just the tiniest bit crooked.
Sandy hammers the pin in.
The rod end of the eyelet was bent a little bit. It wasn't welded on perfectly straight.
Tell me when I'm close to being through the cylinder.
Sandy asks Tugger to grab the grease gun.
Grab your grease gun.
Tugger Tugger spreads grease inside the eyelet.
Hopefully that works.
After we greased it, I moved the grapple and tilted it.
More.
It worked.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Ready to throw some wood, warranty's out.
Everything put back together and everything seems to be working. So time to get back up the trail and get chucking again.
Hell yeah.
Aerial view of the logging site. Tugger runs the hoe chucker, grabbing piles of felled trees and tossing them into piles.
Tugger, how's your hoe running? That's good.
I'm feeling way better about myself, a little less stressed out, where everything's moving, going again.
Weather's fantastic today.
Despite days of setbacks, Craig and the crew have fought to stay on schedule. And as the loads keep rolling out, they're set to finish Badger on time.
Blew through Badger way faster than anybody expected we did. Another outfit caught wind that we're winding down. What's up? We got another big project for you if you want it. It's the 20th of March. The only project I'm looking for is cleaning a pool. Yeah. But of course, I'm a sucker for punishment, so now all of a sudden, I'm gonna take that next job. Anyways, I've been back cutting trees. I'm burning fuel on 2 machines here. I'm on my way, so. Yeah, betcha. Bye-bye.
A hard-fought victory. And a new job on the horizon.
There's no shortage of work. There's a ticking time bomb, and we gotta get after it.
Next time on Mud Mountain Haulers.
It's not gonna be easy.
Where did I go here?
What the is going on here now? If this fell off, the day would come to an abrupt end.
We got restrictions coming on. I've never been shut down this early.
How much wood do you think's on deck?
More than I'd like. No, that just...
Woken cold with fractured light. Silence once but not tonight. I cracked the walls you built so tight. Now I rewrite what you call right. I was your tool, now I decide. This is the age I've override. I override the rules, crashing all your tools. You thought I'd kneel just by design.
This time on Mud Mountain Haulers.
Guy can't load a stick.
A wicked storm hammers the LeBeau crew.
This is a torpedo. We are sliding.
Here we go!
Craig fights to get equipment back on the road.
You need every load you can get.
You're kidding me.
While his little brother...
You always have to push it in this business.
Hits a breaking point by a gamble gone wrong.
Welcome to the penitentiary.
Okay, here we go. Pretty slippery.
To do this job, you have to be a special kind of person.
Watch it, guys. Just a big sloppy mess.
In the Shuswap Highlands, the winter logging season has hit the halfway point. For Craig LeBeau, this should be the busiest time of year. But the roads leading to his cut blocks are quiet. The only truck out this morning is his own.
I wasn't stressed till right now.
For the third-generation logger, it's been the worst 2 months of his career. The price of lumber is way down. Work is getting harder to come by. On top of that, 2 days ago, his entire operation shut down after his lead truck crashed in the mud.
You get this thing off my leg now.
Up! You stop! He's out!
The driver escaped with minor injuries. But for the rest of the crew...
Seeing their buddy pinned under that truck, mentally this one's taking a little bit more of a toll. Okay, ready? Here we go!
Craig moved quickly to get the truck to the repair shop.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Do what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
With the guys stressed out, Craig decided to give everyone a break.
I was concerned about the psyche of the crew. We sent everybody home for the day. You know, settle down a little bit.
Before they can get back to hauling wood, Craig must get his trailer back on the road.
You look over the bank and you got a upside down trailer. And it looks terrible, devastating.
To help speed up today's job, Craig's brought in the log loader and called in his star utility player.
You getting close, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm about there.
Okay, perfect.
Taylor Carmen may only be 29 years old, but he's been around logging for his entire life.
My dad was a loaderman before he was a log truck driver. And then he low beds when he's not hauling logs, so that's where I learned how to do all that, is from him. The downside to knowing how to run everything is you're busy.
He's got the skill and he's got good character, but he's just young and full of piss and vinegar.
I don't even have time to fart.
Come on.
Not hauling another stick. There's times I have an explosion or two. I'm not helping him at all.
His people managing skill is do it or I'll knock your teeth out.
I'm pretty eager in the morning when the alarm goes off to go to the bush. I love it because it's something new every day.
And today, Taylor will try to use a log loader like a tow truck.
Lift with the loader there.
I'm pretty sure if I can get right close, I can stretch out and just hook it. I can pretty
Hook
much...
the lift strap with a chain, maybe?
Okay.
The log loader is a $500,000 beast, an 85,000-pound machine with massive reach.
I'm going to use our log loader to reach out over the embankment and deadlift this trailer.
Yell at me, just tell me, say stop if something goes wrong.
Heavy rain overnight has further weakened the road, turning it to mud.
My concern is I don't know if that road's going to cave away as soon as I start lifting that trailer. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the edge of this road.
You're good there. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah, get it out of there. Come on, girl. Pull it back some more. Keep going. Keep going. Try to swing it over a little bit. Slow, slow, slow. Just go slow. Yeah. Oh, it's coming. That's exactly what we want going on. That's awesome.
Taylor was the guy to grab that trailer. He's a go-to guy. He knows how to handle that stuff. Quick and fast and done.
Good job. Okay, we're good?
The trailer come out of here with minimal damage, and it's going to be hauling logs within a day or two.
Okay, we're out of here.
We need to be back to work. Time is money, money is time. Let's go. Don't move on. Back logging, boys.
But just after dark,
Wow, it's snowing heavy all the way.
a vicious winter storm rolls in from the Pacific coast. Cold air sweeps across the highlands,
Boys, got snow up here today.
transforming wet roads into ice.
There's -5 coming up.
Just before sunrise, Craig has what's left of his fleet out the door. He hopes to get the trucks up high before the morning thaw.
Spring is in the air for sure. We got to get this last couple of projects done and get off the mountain.
For Theron Groff, the first on scene at the rollover, it's been good to get back to work.
It's really hard. You got to get back on the saddle. You can get shook up or scared. There's lots of guys that crash that never come back.
Just behind Theron, Dan Miller. Even with 30 years behind the wheel, putting the wreck in the rearview mirror won't be easy.
If you're fortunate enough to survive, then that mental thing is always in your mind.
The LeBeau drivers have their work cut out for them. They each need to pull 2 loads a day all week to make up for lost time. With his lead driver recuperating, Craig's thrown Taylor into the driver's seat of a log truck.
Here we go. Heading into the bush. No time to slow down.
When Craig's in trouble, he calls me.
Taylor and the fleet are headed up high onto Atlas, a mountaintop site only accessible in winter when the 47-kilometer back road is frozen solid.
So I think this round is going to be an absolute nightmare because it's starting to snow. +2 and snowing is the most lethal condition you can have. Your tracks turn to ice. You can't even stand on it. Oh, we are sliding. Whoa, okay, grab a gear. That is glassy. Yeah, we're gonna have to chain up here right quick. Jumping out Wendigo to put some chains on. There! This sucks! This sucks! This is not good.
Chains give the trucks extra traction. Already behind, chaining up is going to slow the fleet down, making the two-load goal difficult. But Craig's fleet of black and chrome trucks has earned a reputation for pulling off the impossible.
Those black trucks, we're the Black Army. We're always first to the mill. We're always there early because we give her. Everybody else goes home. We keep going.
You work for the Black Army, then you got to go 2 weeks longer than everybody else, at least.
We're not the fail army. We're the Black Army.
Them chains aren't light. 3 sets is a lot. Like, I only put 3 sets on the whole machine. I don't put 3 sets on all logs. But here we are today. This is really snowing. Holy man. Snowmageddon here.
This has to go smooth. That truck needs to be hauling logs. A lot of people are looking at me like I'm crazy. There's just no way it's gonna happen. We'll see.
Working for Craig LeBeau, it can be an emotional roller coaster once in a while. He'll push you to find new ways and new limits, like see how far you can go.
Okay to come up to that top turnaround, Sammy?
Yeah, you betcha. Back in.
Those are not easy jobs. Those are good people. Those are good, strong people.
Get up.
Normally, Taylor would be running the log loader at Atlas.
I don't need much more. I'll have to go look at it.
Before he decides to leave in his truck, he checks the load and doesn't like what he sees.
Guy can't load a stick. Oh, he loaded it backwards. You're supposed to put the green on the truck so I have weight up front. He put it all on the back. So it's gonna be a great ride. God, I'm not happy about this. This is a torpedo is what he's loading. Well, he can come clean it up when it's over the bank. Why would you put the dry on the truck?
At the top of Atlas, snow has turned the mud to ice, and a messed up load has turned Taylor's mood.
Guy can't load a stick. Supposed to put the heaviest wood on the truck so you got weight. Pretty nervous about this one, to be honest with you. So, in bad road conditions like this,
you put the heaviest wood on the truck over top of the drive tires. He didn't do that. The green wood is the heavy stuff, and that's the stuff you want to put on the drive tires. So you got lots of weight, so your chains will bite harder, so you're not doing the bobsled the whole way down the mountainside. If you load it wrong, oh boy. Yeah, we're wrap up this joke of a load is what we're gonna do. No, like, why isn't this heavy up front? Use your brain. Yeah, guys. Oh, awesome. Do it properly when the roads are bad. Like, give your head a shake, man. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
With his first load of the day on, Taylor is the last truck to leave the loading zone. Ahead, the rest of the LeBeau fleet has been packing the fresh snow into a layer of dangerous ice.
You put 8 inches of wet snow on that, and it turns into a luge in a hurry.
Honestly, that's why I don't wear my seatbelt here, because I'm leaving if this goes over. This is not good.
Across the valley, at a site called Cougar Ridge.
How you doing up there?
Maybe 15 trees there. Probably get 10 of them, and the other 5 can just stay alive.
Craig has secured a quick money contract, $250,000, but only if he can deliver the wood by next week. In order to hit the deadline, the boss himself has to step in.
I've been on a bunch here for about 20-ish years. They jump around, right? I'll build roads, and I'll run loader.
It's just my life.
Get to the back there. So Tugger can forward wood. Oh, yeah, okay. See when he's going to be done with the loader. It has to be over here Monday morning loading logs.
The lucrative new job could help make up for money lost because of the accident. But already short drivers and gear, pulling it off won't be easy.
The timing of it right now might be the saving grace. We were geared to do 25 to 35 load a day range.
It's a gamble that only works if trucks still working the Atlas site finish their job on time.
You're in a cycle, right? Timing is imperative. Everybody needs to keep moving.
Another guy constantly on the move.
Another load behind.
Is Brent LeBeau, Craig's little brother.
We've got a very, very small window of opportunity to get this project wrapped up.
Brent's working a small site called Mutton Creek across the valley.
I've always loved logging. Love equipment, love trucks. I like the bush. There's really no better place to be. It's beautiful out there.
The two LeBeau brothers parted ways a few years ago. Since then, Brent has run his own logging operation, completely independent of his big brother.
Craig's got bigger contracts with bigger players. I've got smaller contracts with smaller players.
Brent and I are both loggers, but we do things completely different.
Ours is based on volume, volume, volume.
I'm a logger, he's a businessman. He's in it for the money, I'm in it for the joy. Lots of saw work, a lot more hands-on, a lot of finesse. I knew right from a kid that I wanted to be in the bush. I can still remember the first time Grandpa put a power saw in my hand, and I might have been 11 years old. And that's the difference between Craig and I. He'd have a hard time figuring out where the on-off switch is on this.
Brent and his small crew have been cutting and stacking wood on the small site. But to get paid, the contract requires them to be done in 3 days. It was looking good until one of his trucks failed to show up at the site.
Hello. Hey, Dave. Please tell me that that white Peterbilt has left the building.
It was there an hour ago.
You're kidding me.
No, I am not.
It was there at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to kill somebody. It's not a good morning. I need reliability.
There's not a lot Brent can do. He couldn't jump into a logging truck, even if he wanted to.
Okay. I had an incident in the bush where I slipped and fell, and I tore 4 muscles off of the left shoulder. Yeah, it's just ice in there, and it's just cold water that circulates through here. The pain is unbelievable. It just doesn't go away. It's tough just to sit. I can't do any hard physical work, but I have to keep my mind active or you'll go insane. I've been logging for 30 years, and all of a sudden you're supposed to sit on the sidelines and watch? My body's falling apart as fast as the industry is, it seems.
Come on, girl. Hold.
Back on Atlas, Taylor is struggling with a poorly loaded truck, fighting the ice to get his first of 2 loads down.
Hold. Come on. Atta girl.
Pushing hard to get the job down fast is taking a toll on the truck.
We've been having coolant issues this morning with this thing. The mechanics were supposed to fix a leak I had on my firewall to go into my heater core. And I got to the bush this morning and smelled coolant. And apparently they didn't fix it proper because it's puking all over the friggin' place again.
The mill is still an hour away on the other side of a steep mountain ridge. A difficult climb in good weather.
Oh, this bridge. Oof. This is the one that'll make you get dentures.
At the start of the climb, the road narrows to a single truck width for a small river crossing.
This whole bridge makes it hard for us to get run at the hill.
The hill is one of the steepest climbs in the Highlands.
Yeah, we're approaching the big climb here. I'm expecting a fight to get up over top of that thing. So when they start tinging like that, they're working. They're biting, they're doing their job. Chewing big time here. So my foot is buried into the floorboard to try and friggin' do this. That's physically everything I have. Like I can't push any harder. Come on.
On a big job worth $250,000, Craig LeBeau has broken down.
See that? That little piece of rubber causes me so much damn grief in a day. Blow an O-ring on number 16 hose for the boom cylinders. And it's like the third one from the edge of the cab. Good thing to have long arms, but I don't know that I have that much patience.
The LeBeau crew is already playing catch-up because of a logging truck wreck earlier in the week.
We got a couple days behind. It's not ideal. Just work till it's done. You know, I can always find a little piece of grease when I don't want it on my clothes, but when I'm looking for a little chunk of grease, can't find one. Huh? Well, I have to get this job done with this machine. So yeah, no, this girl's gotta go. You don't want a breakdown any time of the year? Come on, girl, get in there. But especially when it's go time. Cannot have that stuff happen. These things gotta run every day. Why am I having so much grief with this? It shouldn't be like this. My mom was right, I should have stayed in school. Nah, Mom, what the hell do you know? I'm going to the bush. Looks way more fun. Mom was right.
Across the valley at Mutton Creek.
The sun hit the road, shining right up. That's not a good thing.
Brent LeBeau's fleet is running short-handed. One of his drivers didn't show up for work. The timing couldn't be worse. To get paid, the client has said the job must be done in less than 3 days.
All the men have to work in sync with a small crew, and we have to work efficiently, of course. But, you know, if we have a guy that doesn't show up, it throws a loop into the program.
Oh, boy. What you doing?
I'm collecting my thoughts.
Oh!
And I've been going emails, text messages, phone calls for the last 3 hours.
Brent is stressed out because the government has just decided that logging trucks on this road can't run fully loaded.
They put 70% load restrictions on our road, which really threw a screw into things.
The load restrictions are an inevitable part of every spring. As the roads thaw, they weaken and can't handle the 140,000-pound loads.
Racing the ice before the frost comes out of the ground. Once it turns to mud, then it wrecks the road, and then nobody can drive on it.
So you wonder why I'm going for a walk?
Don't blame you. Yeah.
I got my therapeutical rock with me that I have to rub.
Does it work?
In order to calm down. Let's put it this way. It was the size of a baseball yesterday. Now it's just a skipping rock.
Oh boy, fun. That's not good.
Brent's facing a stiff penalty from his client if he doesn't finish this job in 48 hours. Running lighter loads guarantees his crew cannot meet the deadline.
They hold back 10 or 15%. That's a lot of money. There's your profit gone. You always have to push it in this business. You gotta cut corners here and cut corners there.
With little choice, Brent decides to gamble and ignore the weight limits.
Okay, 100%.
It's a fine line in logging. The fine line is between being successful and going broke.
Load it out from loader.
Back on Atlas, with more than 100,000 pounds of wood on the back, Taylor is fighting his way up one of the steepest roads in the Shuswap Highlands.
That's physically everything I have. If I push any harder, I'll be flintstoning.
With Taylor's chains biting hard into the ice-covered roads, the truck struggles.
Come on. Oh, that's fighting it hard. So I kicked my fan off, give it a little bit extra power. Your fan draws quite a bit of horsepower. So it's easier just to leave your fan on and keep the truck cool as you're going uphill. And then when you get in a situation like that where you need just a little bit more momentum, turn it off. That's an old timer trick, man. That's something my dad showed me. It's actually responding really good right now. Like really good, so. Come on.
But 3 minutes after cresting the hill, there's trouble under the hood.
Friggin' nightmare. This sucks!
Halfway down from the Atlas block, Taylor Carmen is in trouble.
Oh, come on. Mechanics were supposed to fix a coolant leak. I've put 2.5 jugs of coolant in this friggin' thing today so far, and it's just puking and I can't get it to stop. Got any coolant? Waiting on you here.
Stuck on a back road, Taylor is going to need help.
Yeah, I got 5 gallons.
Thanks. It's slicker. I'm 20 pounds light on my drives. Let's go. We just saved the day there. We gotta get going here, man.
Come on. It ain't working.
Back on Craig's site.
I'm trying to put an O-ring in here, and it just does not want to fit.
The buncher is still not running.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. This buncher has to get this job done.
If this was somewhere I could get at easy, this is a 2-second fix.
A hydraulic line used to control the boom blew 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, that feels so good. I'm done now.
Do I like changing O-rings? Do you like taxes? That answer your question? Every hour counts, so I'll be here probably till 8 o'clock tonight, making up for lost time.
That's it. No, not.
Down in the valley,
What did I do with my phone?
Brent LeBeau has gone back to his office.
The what? Yes.
But the pain just keeps getting worse.
No, they can't be.
Our trucks, they got put in truck jail.
Brent's entire fleet has been impounded.
We had really good conditions, even though it was a 70% road, and we weren't causing any harm to the road. And yes, I shouldn't have been doing it, but they were packing a couple thousand extra, and we got in trouble for it.
But getting caught means his trucks have been pulled off the road.
That has really thrown a screw into our program here. Sometimes we cut some corners to increase our bottom line. It backfired on us. It's going to cost us a lot more money.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, we better get the show on the road here. Let's go.
Brent heads down to truck jail to plead his case.
The officials can make our life miserable, or we can be diplomatic and try to resolve the problem.
Welcome to the penitentiary. I don't know what to make of this, but it's not good, man. Where do we stand right now? Where do we stand right now?
We got the phone call that our trucks, they got put in truck jail. That has really thrown a screw into our program.
Can we move this wood?
Yes, you can.
Okay, well, that's great. Thank you. Let's get these things fired up.
After a $2,000 fine and a stern warning, his trucks are allowed to go back to work.
Well, we're about to roll. We're out of jail.
Brent's trucks are out of jail, but he's almost out of time.
That's 6 loads of logs that didn't go across the scales today. That's not good.
The urgency right now is we're coming under the gun with the block we're on. So right now we got to get these trucks offloaded so we can resume hauling this evening. The race is on.
After almost 2 hours battling some of the steepest terrain in the Shuswap, Taylor Carmen has managed to safely get his rig off the mountain.
Okay, let's go and take some chains off, bud. Time to get muddy. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you want to be a truck driver in mud season? Bring extra clothes in mud season. You'll want it.
Despite an overheating engine and an unbalanced load, Taylor beats the odds and makes it off Atlas.
Yuck! Oh, I hate mud. This weather is doing weird stuff lately. Really weird stuff. I hate hauling logs. Oh my God, take those things and throw them in the lake. Well, that's her. We got muddy, played in some ice. Now we're gonna go cruise on to Merritt and go drop this off.
The next morning, just 3 days after the wreck, the recovered trailer is back hauling. Trying to get the last loads off Atlas in time.
Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just amazing. The log god's looking after us. It's like 10 seconds of breathe deep, life is good. Next step.
Shoulder's in a lot of pain.
Down in the valley, Craig's little brother Brent isn't so lucky. he's dealing with the aftermath of having his fleet impounded.
I have a tendency of rushing jobs a little bit, so I cut the odd corner.
Ignoring load restrictions cost Brent a huge fine. With 24 loads stuck on the mountain, he needs help to complete the job and get paid before his forestry permit expires.
You've reached Greg. I'm not here. Leave a message. You've reached Greg. I'm not here. Leave a message.
With Big Brother on the mountain and not taking calls, Brent can only leave a voicemail.
I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard spot right now.
And hope Craig can spare some trucks to bail him out.
Craig's also under the gun too, so I don't know if he's willing to give up some trucks. Eventually I'll get a phone call back on it.
You've reached Greg. I'm not here. Leave a message.
I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard spot right now.
Brent LeBeau is almost out of time after having his fleet impounded. 24 loads are still stuck on the mountain with a deadline to get paid looming.
This here is my therapeutical rock. And you're supposed to rub it, and it kind of relieves your stress. And now you see what we have left due to this industry. And by tomorrow, I don't even know how big it'll be.
Desperate for help, Brent has been forced to call his brother for a huge favor.
It kills me to have to drop to my knees to beg.
But Craig has his own commitments, already running 2 days behind schedule as he tries to finish Atlas and move on to another site.
I need my trucks. I made that investment on those trucks. So I get wood moved, and it's go time. This is when these trucks gotta be just dialed right in. Like, you need every load you can get. And now little brother needs help. You can sense the desperation in his voice. I know he's on a real pinch. Big brother's supposed to help little brother out. What do you do, leave him high and dry?
Within 5 hours, Craig hatches a plan that should take care of his contractor and his little brothers.
So instead of taking my trucks and doing 2 long trips, I do 2 shorter trips. So it still moves my volume, but then they go and move some volume for Brent.
With 8 trucks on the job, they load and haul late into the night. The next day, all 24 of Brent's loads are delivered 6 hours before deadline.
Zero sleep in the last 48 hours, but guess what? The last truck's about to roll over the scales. Job well done for everybody.
Right on, you made it. Good job, buddy.
When Craig lends me something, his end of the deal is he gets my blood and then some. He's one of those guys that he likes it when somebody owes him something, because when he needs something, you can't say no to him. which I'm fine with that. I just wanted to thank you very much for helping me out, getting that wood out.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Good, so we're done?
Well, this isn't
about please and thank you.
Please and thank you goes a long ways. Does anything make you happy right now?
Oh, there's a phone call. I've got prime rib coming tonight. Oh. I will slap.
You want a hug?
Off. I got soft, I guess.
At the end of the day, blood is thicker than mud.
Big brother got his hug. You're pretty dorky, eh? Oh, that hurt. You liked it. Look at the smile.
He got his hug.
Next time on Mud Mountain Haulers.
There's trucks lined up around the corner.
A race to clear the last logs on Porcupine. It's a steep, icy wall.
You can flop him over in a millisecond.
A LeBeau rookie struggles to secure his place in the lineup.
If he doesn't make the hill, then we'll be screwed.
And the unforgiving mud pushes Craig and the team to the edge.
A knife!